It's only 1.6k light years out. Not too long of a trip. I bet I could calculate out how much a credit is worth. Hello everyone! Good morning, good evening, whatever you may be. My name is Undub, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. And welcome to my newest subscriber, Wombat Gang 48. Thank you for joining the Eternal Crusade against YouTube and the abominable intelligences of the YouTube algorithms. Well, it is a war. Not the war that I was hoping for, at least. That's right, the League of Mandu has jumped the gun and committed to open warfare with Nova Imperium forces in the Parisa system. At least, the Parasiai Empire Consulate has chosen to at least wait for the ACT to verify information and the allegations against Hedra and Duval that they are simply waiting to strike at both factions when they are at their weakest. Who's to say, to be quite honest? And if we're speaking frankly, I am more disappointed in the architects of the universe than the will of men, so to speak. And because with those three factions in sort of a Mexican standoff in the Parisa system, I was fully expecting to see a three-way war with all three factions erupt. And, well, hell, I was even prepared to fight in that war, even if the combat zones were separated and you could only fight in one war at a given time. But I suppose that is life. Sometimes the universe has technical limitations. Moving on, in other news, President Zachary Hudson's campaign to collect data was a massive success. But the cost was absurd, to the tune of billions of credits going out to individual commanders. I can honestly imagine that he has spent easily over 1 trillion credits in this endeavor. More on the value of credits later. And in Dark Wheel news, well, we have won the election for the 9 Pupus system, but the permit into the LFT 509 system remains elusive. And so we have one more contingency test to experiment on. And I am heading out to the crystalline forests of the sanguineous rim to collect materials for myself. And because it sounds like the crystalline forests, in less than a month's time, may be going extinct, or at the very least, very endangered. Also, I will be collecting a pile of exploration data for the Dark Wheel's expansion efforts. Right now, I'm just focusing on getting out there. And as for the value of credits, well, I have a bit of a big project over the weekend. I'm going to be doing math, on just how much a credit may actually be worth in antiquated Terran currencies. You would think that you could use, say, a precious metal like gold to calculate that out, and you would be wrong, because in 3307, gold is more of an industrial material than anything else. It is mined up by the ton in mere minutes. And to give you an example of how ludicrous using gold would be, if I based the calculation solely off gold alone, we'd be talking 1 credit being parity to 1,236 and some odd change in US dollars. Now, while hyperinflation may be a possibility, or would it be hyper-de-inflation in this case? I'm not 100% sure. Regardless, it may be a possibility. I do not believe for a minute that 1 credit is worth that much in the currencies of the 2020s, and I intend to puzzle it out over the course of the weekend. I've got a few half-decent and half-baked ideas on how to do this math, and I will be listing off my methodology when I put together the video. But anyway, that is it for today, and thank you all for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and click that little bell for notifications, and to join me in my eternal crusade against YouTube and its sorting algorithms. And hopefully I will see you all in the next video.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
And I'm gonna stop here to refuel. Only 19 more jumps to go.